Your life is in your hands. Your life is your responsibility. If you want to prosper, you're going to have to do away with playing the victim. You're going to have to stop blaming other people for the current state of your life. Your parents will do unfair things to you. Your friends will do unfair things to you. Your colleagues and employers will do unfair things to you. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't control them. You can't force your will upon them. But you can control how you react and whether you let what they say or do affect you. You can force your own will upon your own life. You have to fight for what you want in life. Don't sit back and let things happen to you. Don't stand around and become a bystander in your own life. Be proactive. You have to wake up and create the life that you want for yourself. You have a mission. You have a dream. You have a goal. You have to put your all into it. Pour your entire being into your purpose. Fight as long and as hard as you need to. Fight for your life. You have to understand that no one else can do this for you. No one's going to fight on your behalf. Life is a race that we run on our own. Don't expect anyone to leave their lane and run your race for you. You should hold yourself accountable for where you are in life, good or bad. Don't spend too much time thinking about how your plans could fail or fall apart. It shackles you because your mind ends up being filled with failure. You can't move forward. You can't get things done when all you're thinking about is being a failure. You're thinking of scenarios that are not real, of scenarios that may not actually happen. Focus on the tangible things, on the real things. Focus on what you can do right now. And if you're going to imagine and create scenarios in your head, create positive ones. Think of all the ways that your plans in your life could go right. Put yourself in a place where all you see are the positive possible outcomes. Nothing will hold you back. Nothing will keep you from reaching new heights.
The only limits you have are those that you have in your mind. Physical and real problems can be overcome, but the ones you conjure up in your mind cannot be overcome until you change your way of thinking. Obstacles can stop you only if you believe that they can stop you. Don't underestimate the power of your mind and therefore your thoughts. If you control the way you think, you will control the results you get in life. Focus on what you believe you can do, because you become what you believe. If you want to change what happens on the outside, you have to change what happens on the inside. All change begins in your mind. If you change your thoughts and what you believe about yourself, you will change your life. You're going to have to be prepared mentally and physically in some cases for what's coming your way. If you want to fulfill your dreams and your purpose, be ready to face disappointment and failure and pain and struggle. It's not going to be easy. It will be so hard. You will face challenges and obstacles that will break you, but you can't run from them. You have to face them. If you start running from one thing, you'll keep running from everything. Stop running and face your problems. Face them and allow them to make you stronger. The matter of fact is that life won't give you more than you can handle. It definitely won't be easy, but it won't be more than you can take. You can break through and out of any situation or circumstance that you find yourself in. So don't lose heart. Don't lose the will to fight. Don't give up. If you get knocked down, don't stay down. If you fall down 6 times, get up 7. Again and again. It takes perseverance and consistency to get where you want to be. Keep pushing and working and grinding. You can't rest until you have what you want. But you can only persevere if you're doing what you love. If you pursue your passion and pour every ounce of yourself into your work, you will live a fulfilled life. A life of true joy and happiness. Your heart, mind, and body will be in sync, and you'll feel so much better than you would if you weren't fulfilling your purpose. Listen to your heart, because it will tell you whether you're on the right path or not.
As you move through life, don't let people tear you down. Don't let people dictate what you should be like or what you should do. Don't let anyone change you and what you believe. The world is a hard place. Life will throw rocks at you, and they will hurt. But the hurt doesn't matter. The pain doesn't matter. What matters is your ability to get up every time you're knocked down. What matters is your ability to keep moving forward despite the number of times you get hit or how hard you got hit. Life will keep you down only if you let it. If you know your worth, then go out and take what you deserve. But you have to be willing to take the pain. It's what winners do. Know that when it comes to your dreams and your passion, only what you believe matters. Your family's opinions don't matter. Your friends' opinions don't matter. The disappointment and failure that you faced don't matter. You just have to believe that it's possible for your dream to come true, and you have to believe that you are capable of creating a great life for yourself and those you love. Believe that you have the power and the ability to be great. Greatness is believing in something so much that you're willing to die for it. You are far more capable than you think, so don't be scared of taking a chance on yourself. Don't be afraid of challenging yourself. Don't be scared to do things that you've never done. Don't turn down the opportunity to be a pioneer.
All the best things in life can be found on the other side of pain and fear. Like childbirth, a mother goes through 9 months of pregnancy, which culminates in a lot of pain in the labor room. And there's always a possibility that things could go wrong. But once that child comes out, the joy and love she feels eclipses the pain and struggle she went through to bring that child into the world. The harder you have to work and the longer you have to wait to get what you want, the better it feels when you finally get it. The more you will cherish it. Nothing worth working or living for ever comes easily. That's the reality of things. When you're able to overcome your greatest fears, you can have the greatest things in life. You never can really live until you let go of your fears. When you do that, you will experience true freedom and peace. It will allow you to do the things you love and to enjoy those things. You will feel true joy. Know that you're blessed to be a blessing. Make someone's life better. Let someone be happy because you existed. Make a mark. Give back. Let there be someone that will say their life got better because you were here.
Here's a short story from Team Motivation Supreme that will get you thinking about the kind of things that hold you back in your life. As a man was passing by some elephants, he suddenly stopped, confused by the fact that these huge creatures were being held by only a small rope tied to their front leg. No chains, no cages. It was obvious that the elephants could at any time break away from their bonds, but for some reason they did not. He saw a trainer nearby and asked why these animals just stood there and made no attempt to get away. "Well," trainer said, "when they are very young and much smaller, we use the same size rope to tie them, and at that age, it's enough to hold them. As they grow up, they are conditioned to believe they cannot break away. They believe the rope can still hold them, so they never try to break free." The man was amazed. These animals could at any time break free from their bonds, but because they believed they couldn't, they were stuck right where they were.